I'm Trish Heichel, and I have been, I'm just so excited. I've lived on the island for over 36 years, and it is home to me. We have enjoyed our life here. We do a lot of great things in this community. As everybody knows, Hilton Head is a giving community, and I have been very fortunate to sit on over 50 boards and 100 committees, whether on those boards or in other areas. And you learn a lot about your community. That is the most important thing, getting involved in your community and finding out where your niche is. I've been fortunate to work for the state of South Carolina and with universities, Georgia Tech in Savannah, and also I have had the pleasure of working for the Big County School District for a short period of time. So, and I've also been working other areas where I write grants. So I've had a very varied life here, but I've enjoyed every minute of it. I heard about the Children's Center about 3 or 4 months after I moved here, and I heard what a fantastic place it was. This is the new center that we're now sitting in, but it was the old center on Marshland Road, I believe. I can't even remember the name of the street. Matthews Drive. It was on Matthews Drive. And it was rather small, and it was wonderful. The biggest thing about it was all the children, how wondrous life is for them at the center. Most of them come from families that both parents work, or there's only a single parent, and this gave them a continuity of life, and it was just great. So when I heard about it, it was very important to me to not necessarily be involved because I was not an educator, but to understand and to donate other services to them. I was very privileged and honored to be invited to sit on the board of the Children's Center a few years back, and though I did not have a lengthy term, I enjoyed my time with the Children's Center. You really learn so much when you sit on a board, and sitting on the Children's Center board really gave me more in-depth knowledge of the true workings of the center and how hard the teachers and the staff works every minute of every day. There is no downtime when you're working with children, as you well know, and they don't stop here. The Children's Center's work is very, very important. Mostly, number one is the education piece. The children here are so into their education, the teachers really are very, very good in understanding the need of every child. There are not so many children here that the teachers cannot go one-on-one with each child. The children here, when they leave here, whether to go into kindergarten or first grade, are school ready. They know their ABCs, they know their numbers, better than 1, 2, 3, they're past 100. They are very ready to go into a school system once they leave here. The other important thing is the monetary piece. Money is short, particularly during these days and these times, and this is an affordable place to have your child be taken care of, have a breakfast or a lunch, have a snack, but most of all, enjoy other children and learn. And they really do have a great learning capacity here. The teachers are fantastic. They work with the children. If they see a child that is not doing as well as another child, they make sure that they come up to speed as quickly as possible. The Children's Center is unique in many ways. One, the capacity to bring in children. Number 2, a caring staff, a caring leader, a fantastic board. Boards come and go, doesn't make any difference. Every person who sits around that board table is committed to the center and to the children and the importance of the children in their growth spurts to become citizens of Hilton Head or wherever they go. The importance of that is stability. You know, as children, we all need stability, and this is a place to have it. The leaders here make sure that you're loved when you walk in the door. You are nurtured from the time you walk into that front door until you're handed over to your parent or whomever is, your grandparent. And it's wonderful. It's a feeling of such depth. And you need to see it to really believe it, because you think, oh, they're young children, they don't really know, but they do. Young children know. And once they get this taste of education and having a book in their hand, oh my gosh, the wealth of information, their eyes just shine, and you could see big O's and Ahs when they're reading or being read to. So this is very important to our community, and we would be lost without it. So we need to, sometimes dig a little deep when we don't have much in our pockets to ensure that this children's center survives. I think it's very important, if you have the time, if you are now in your retirement years, particularly, because sometimes it's very hard when you have children at home and you're working full time to do other things in your life. But once you get into retirement years and you have the time and you love children, come share your wealth of information of your life with these children. You really need to come in and see what goes on here. Once this pandemic is over and we have more freedom, please come in, see. You can sit with the children, you can talk with the children, you can share what's going on in your life, and they will love you for it, because they are just little sponges and they just want to hear what goes on in your life too. And then you will be asking those questions of them, and you will learn how the new crop of children are coming out. And we are blessed to have them here at the Children's Center, and we are excited to see them in 20 more years like we have seen in the last 2 decades or 3 decades. Really 50 years. I'm sorry. In the last 50 years we now have grandchildren here of the first set of children. So this is phenomenal. Not many schools could say that, particularly preschools. So please come visit and enjoy the youth of America right here on Hilton Head Island.